So in today's class, or here, we're going to display the top 5 items purchased based on their amounts for each category. Now, I know this is an easy question in itself, but what makes this a bit complex, or what adds a layer of complexity to this question, is because some categories have less than 5 items purchased. So let us look on how to combat this question. So let's take, for example, the category section, location, and purchase amounts, and create a bar chart for this, and let us sort it in descending order. In here, for the categories, we have accessories, clothing, footwear, and outerwear. But one thing we can notice is that each of the items here are more than 5. We have a greater number than 5 for each category, which is our this section here. So if we come here and use the filter option and use a top 5 and apply it, we would easily get our answer, because here we can see now the top 5 items purchased based off the amount for each category. All is good and well. However, this might not always be the situation, and let's look at a scenario where this situation is not like this. Let us take the items purchased. Now, this is the items purchased, and what we can see here or notice is that in the outerwear category, we have only 2 items here. In the footwear, we have only 4, but these have more than 5 and these have more than 5. So if we go back to use the filter option like we used initially and put 5 and apply, we will see that altogether we just have 5 as a collective, but this is not what we want. We want 5 for each category. So this option doesn't work here. Now, how do we combat this type of situation? First, let's sort this in descending order, and let us label it so it looks presentable. So we can see here that, for example, in the accessories category, jewelry is the top item purchased with a value of $10,010 US. However, what we can do is come in here, double tap on this. So what I did was just double tap on this columns pane and type index, open and close brackets, and press enter. So automatically it creates this index section here where it counts our items for us from 1 to 25. So sometimes this numbering might not occur. If it doesn't occur, you can just come to this index section in the marks pane, choose label, and click on this show marks label. However, it's shown here for us. Now, what do we want to do? We come in here and compute using the panes down. Why are we doing this? Because we want that after every category, the index number resets. Initially, before now, it was giving us from 1 to 25, but we want each section to have its own index counts. So we can see here, we have in the accessories category, we have 1 to 8. Here we have 1 to 11, 1 to 4, and 1 to 2. Great. So what do we want to do next? We want to filter to get the top 5 for each category. So we can press the command if you're using a Mac, or if you're using a Windows, the control. So press this and try to put it into the filters pane. But we can see here that it's not allowing us. It's not allowing us to do that. We're trying again. Sometimes this might occur, but a way to combat this is by using a calculated field. So we can create a calculated, not a parameter, sorry. Let's cancel this. We can create a calculated field, and we could just call this index, and just write index, open and close brackets. So I'm just going to use a capital letter here and apply, and this is fine. So we can take this index that is here and drag it up here. So it gives us what, the exact same thing we had before. But like I said, we want to index it based off our categories. So we can come here, go to compute using pane down. Great. Now let us try to put this into our filter by clicking on command and dragging it, and it's allowing us to do that. So it's asking for a range of values because we want our top 5. Let us choose 5. And look, it has grouped it for the top 5 for each of them. However, these values down here, remember that outerwear had 2 items and this had 4 items. So because it doesn't have up to 5, it is still showing what it has, as opposed to the other one where it just took the top 5 of everything together, which is not what we want. So because we don't want to see this, is a bit tacky, we could come in here and remove, and then we could have this shows our top 5 categories, right? So this answers the question in a situation where some of the categories have less than 5 items purchased, and that makes it difficult to use just the filters option directly. Thank you.